The most important economic pursuit for the people in the Mauryan times was, of course, agriculture. There was varied and large amount of crops regularly produced in India during the Mauryan times. He attributes the diversity and the large amount of crops due to two factors. First, he says there were 2 rainy seasons and hence double cropping. The fertility of the soil is largely dependent because of the existence of a number of rivers. He appears to have been fairly conversant with the geographical and environmental scenario, at least of North India, and therefore makes this major statement on agriculture, environment, rainfall pattern. What is interesting that normally in the Shastric texts, agriculture is considered to be the vocation of the Vaishyas. Kautilya once again makes an interesting departure from this. He categorically mentions that in the villages, many Shudras also took to agriculture. Thus, the Shudras could pursue a vocation beyond the traditional activity of theirs, which according to Shastras is merely serving the 3 upper varnas. The Shudras in the Arthashastra is recognized as a cultivating group, as producers of food, and this is something quite interesting position Kautilya has taken. One of the most fundamental principles of agricultural activities in the Arthashastra is the policy of expansion of agrarian settlements, Janapada Nivesha, that is creation of new villages where none existed hitherto before. The term Janapada means a settled territory, settled by agriculturists. So, creation of new villages actually mean expansion of settlements into hitherto uncultivated, non-arable, barren, maybe forested tracts. According to Kautilya, this activity is so important that it should be put to practice under state supervision and under the aegis of the state. Kautilya sometimes proposes at least a degree of the control of political and administrative authorities on different economic activities. Therefore, in the Arthashastra, there is the recommendation to appoint a director of agriculture, a state official, Sitadhyaksha. Sita meaning actually the royal or crown land. The Mauryas possibly took some interests in providing irrigation facilities to the cultivators. The classic example comes from Junagadh area in Kathiawar, where an inscription slightly later date, 150 AD, remembers that a large reservoir named Sudarshana was originally constructed during the time of Chandragupta Maurya. The same reservoir was maintained by Ashoka. In fact, Ashoka is credited with providing conduits to the irrigation project, obviously for distribution of irrigation water to the nearby areas. Excavations at Kumrahar near Patna and also at Besnagar, which is close to Vidisha in Madhya Pradesh, they have revealed the existence of canals, obviously for spreading irrigation facilities, and these canals were constructed possibly during the Maurya period. These were obviously instances of large-scale, supralocal, canal-based irrigation, which technologically, administratively, financially were beyond the means of a single individual or group of individuals. Here possibly the state authorities played their role. But the Arthashastra, which strongly advocates royal control over all Setus or irrigation projects, however recognizes that individuals could construct and maintain small scale local level irrigation projects like wells, coopers and tanks, tadagas.